Hey everyone, my name is Denard. Welcome to my devotional. It's a 3-minute one on how to devote time to God using the biblical word hesed. I know you feel like your mind is wandering, those narratives, you get sleepy, you can't seem to connect with God. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. I struggle with devotion as well. The key to devotion is to have a paradigm shift, right? We need to stop thinking of it as something we have to do and start thinking of it as something we get to, right? When you think of devotion as something you have to do, you're automatically putting a lot of pressure, right? You're getting worried about getting it right. You're also afraid of not even being good enough. We think of devotion as something we get to. It's a completely different experience. We get excited to spend time with God, to open up our hearts to whatever He wants to say, right? So the key is to the question is, how do we do this? How do we make this paradigm? And here's a few tips. Find a quiet place in the quietness of solitude where you won't be interrupted. Set aside some specific time for your devotion. For me, it's 4:30 in the morning, right before my dirty disciples get up, right? And also make it a priority, right? Don't let anyone else take you out of that priority over your time with God, right? So come to devotion as well with a humble heart. Open up the innermost recesses of your heart and your mind to be willing to listen to what God has to say, even if it's not what you want. Right? Let God lead. So it's more important to be led than to lead in devotion, right? Don't set an agenda. Just open up your Bible and let God speak to you. See, devotion is not a journey. It's a destination. And we have to practice that every day. Let those myelin sheets wrap around it till it becomes default muscle memory to make that paradigm shift and start thinking of devotion as something we get to do. It will become more of a meaningful and enjoyable experience. See, the biblical word for devotion is hesed. It's a Hebrew word, often translated as steadfast love and kindness. It's a deep and abiding love characterized by loyalty. See, that's also commitment, faithfulness, and mercy. See, when we devote ourselves to God, we're responding to His hesed. He's saying to us, right? I love you. And then we're also saying to God, I love you, God, and I want to spend time with you. We are opening up our hearts, and the palpitations of our heart are beating towards His love, allowing Him to transform. So next time you're feeling discouraged, your mind is wandering, you're feeling despondent, dismayed about devotion, remember that it's not about what you must do. It's about what you get to. It's about spending time lingering, as Jimmy Needham says, in His presence with a God who loves you with an everlasting hesed.